So it actually happened. Phee Collier has made history. Unless in the last 6 minutes and 40 seconds when she is currently not on the floor in a blowout win. Unless she decides to start chucking. Again, currently not on the floor. 3 of 4 from 3. And she has officially, assuming she doesn't see the floor again, put up 50, 40, 90 on the season. She has 17 points in 26 minutes today, and Phee Collier has had one of the greatest seasons in WNBA history, and she's not going to win the MVP. She is going to be within a half a point per game of the leading scorer in the WNBA on 50, 40, 90 shooting for the best team in the league. And the best team in the league by 4 games. And isn't going to win MVP. I checked the betting odds. It's as good as a guarantee Angel Wilson wins it. Like, there is no question about it. And look, for me, I would say it's a close one. I think it's a real close one. I would probably still vote Aja, but it's a close one. I think it's probably about as close as last year, but last year's was literally unanimous. And that's the thing, when the narrative decides you're winning unanimously. Like, the narrative of Paige means Paige is going to be the freaking unanimous rookie of the year. Like, we all kind of know that. But it was a weird game. Like, I didn't realize Salon was over 10. Salon genuinely over 10. This was a game where the Lynx have pulled away. Oh, wow, Fee's on the court. Oh, no. Oh, no, she scored again, but why is she on the floor? They're up 20. Why is she on the floor? And like, we're watching another game today where Paige Bueckers is showing an absolute garbage time masterclass in fairness. She is cooking the Phoenix Mercury's bench. She's absolutely cooking the Phoenix Mercury's bench. What does she have, 22? She's got 22. I think she needs 24 to overtake Caitlin Clark points per game for the season. But again, we have to take into account that Caitlin Clark in this specific game, the last game of the season, didn't play the second half. But it's been a day of blowouts. I'm shocked the Dallas Wings are beating the Phoenix Mercury by so much, but look, it's the last game of the season. Anything can happen. But I am more surprised that Phee Collier has just absolutely, like, she's had one of the greatest seasons of all time. She's going to, on the season, average 23 points, 7.5 rebounds, 3.2 assists per game, while also doing it on maybe the most efficient shooting we've ever seen from a non-center, from a player who shoots as many threes as Phee does. So what, like, Fee's shooting 40% from 3. She's 90% from the line. Like, the only player that's even close to shooting 50, 40, 90 that's not Phee is Sonia Citron. She's the only player that's even close to it. And Sonia Citron averages 8 less points per game. Like, I want to see what Elena Deladon. Because Elena Deladon is the only person to ever shoot 50, 40, 90 before. She's the only player to have ever shot 50, 40, 90 in a WNBA season. And I think she won 2 MVPs. She won 2 MVPs and she only shot 50, 40, 90 once ever. And she won an MVP and championship. Nobody has shot 50, 40, 90 since Elena Deladon. And Elena Deladon did that while winning an MVP and a championship on 19.5 points per game. On 19.5 points per game, she shot 50, 40, 90. That is crazy. She's the only person to ever do it on above 20 points per game. And look, if she had played, I think she missed maybe 10 games. If she had played more games, she was my no question about MVP. The best player this season has been Phee Collier, not Angel Wilson. Phee has been the best player this season. It's just, the fact is, the best ability is availability. And she's missed quite a few games. By quite a few, she's missed a lot of games. So, look, for me, that's the only reason you go for Angel Wilson. I don't think you can make it. There's no like actual basketball argument. That's not saying Age hasn't been great. There's no basketball argument. You say, oh, what happened the last time they played? Yeah, what happened the time before that? Age's team lost by 53 points. Like, what happened the 6 times in a row the Minnesota Lynx beat the Las Vegas Aces before that last time? Heck, there was a game last season where Phee Collier, I'm pretty sure, had more rebounds than the Aces team. And and they won, and she still didn't win MVP. So you can't use the head-to-head matchups, because if that's the case, Phee was MVP last year. And look, I think that Fee's probably had, if it wasn't for the injury, there's no question about it, Fee's MVP. Unless she somehow goes and chucks and misses 2 3-pointers in the last 4 minutes of a game. Where is she in the game? That's an important one. If she shouldn't be in the game, first of all, regardless of the 50 40 90 crap. And I am not logged in on my computer. Regardless of the 50 40 90, she shouldn't be in the game purely because, like, well, I mean, it kind of matters, you know. Making sure a player doesn't get injured, especially when she missed the last Fever game. Especially when she missed that game. And this game also was big. Shout out to Phee and the Minnesota Lynx for making sure that we got to the playoffs. Or that we're facing the Atlanta Dream and not the Aces. I'm just checking, is Phee still on the floor? No, she's not on the floor anymore. Oh, no, she is. Is she? No, that's Anastasia Kosu. No, Fee's not on the floor. So, thankfully, she's sitting out, and she has cemented her 50 40 90 season. Look, I still think I still think Age is going to win the MVP, but, man, like, I don't envy these voters. But I have a scary feeling that it's going to be a near unanimous MVP for Age Wilson. I have a scary feeling that it might. I think it's nearly impossible, but there is a chance that they give it unanimously to AJ Wilson. There actually is a chance. I think it's going to be near unanimous AJ Wilson. But man, if he played more games, I think there's a no question about it. It's Phee Collier, regardless of what Age has been doing. We can't not discount the fact that AJ Wilson through 20 games was scraping onto an all-W first team spot. But anyway, yeah, that's the video. I'll see you guys.